Welcome to the Urban Music Enthusiast Podcast, the space where urban culture, music, film, and storytelling collide. I'm your host, B. Sims, and every episode I shine a spotlight on the voices shaping our communities. Artists, actors, writers, and influencers who are making a real impact both locally and nationwide. If you love urban music, film, and TV as much as I do, you're in the right place. Be sure to subscribe, share, and join the ongoing conversation about the culture. Let's get into it. Hey, Billy.
Hey, B.
I have really been looking forward to this conversation all week.
Me too.
First, thank you for taking the time. Second, happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
It's our season.
It's our season.
It's our season. And this season is just like the energy is just elevated all the time.
It is.
Even if it's just for 1 month, I'm like, I love the way we stretch it.
I love it.
It.
Pride is every month to me.
I feel that way.
I'm like, it's literally
And you look like it. When I go through your Instagram, I'm like, no, he's looking at you living that.
It's always a Pride somewhere. You know how they say
that's true.
They say it's
especially
like,
internationally, because theirs are all year.
And so when that's why I would look at it. They say, it's always 5. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's always a bar open. I'm like, it's always Pride.
I'm about
somewhere,
to start saying
actually.
It's Pride somewhere. I like that. Well, let's get into it. So, for anybody who may be discovering your music for the first time with a debut album, who would you say Billy the Goat is outside of music? Like, who are you as a human, as a man?
Who is Billy the Goat? I am everything that I think I am. I
know that's right.
A husband. I am a friend. I am a son. I am totally in love with my craft. And I'm ready. I'm here.
That's a beautiful thing. Were you always in love with your craft, or did this take some time to develop?
It was like that crush I knew I had, but I was scared to go after it.
Scared
so I was afraid of the rejection. And so
from the reception of the art.
So I always knew when I was a little kid.
You knew it. That you
I knew I wanted to be on stage. I'm like, I knew I wanted to. I wanted to sing. I used to dress up, act like I was Michael Jackson, put the kitchen rags on my head, pull my little jeans up, tuck them into my white socks.
I can see that for you.
I love.
You always wanted to perform.
Always,
Did you know you wanted to be a rapper?
No.
Okay, you just know you want to be a performing artist.
Yeah, when I was like a teenager, one time I told my mom, I was like, I want to be a raptress. She was like, what are you? She's like, you can't be a raptress. I'm like, I want to be a rapper and an actor. And she was like,
I can see that for you.
I'm like, I want to be a raptress. That's what. And she was like, okay, I get what you're saying, but you wouldn't say a raptress. I'm like, okay, well, girl, that's what I want to be.
Well, you got great stage presence, and you seem very comfortable on a public platform performing. So that might be in the future for you.
Yeah, maybe.
How do you feel like your upbringing in the DMV infected the artist that you are today?
Oh my goodness! Shout out to the DMV. I love my city. And I like to clarify, I feel like I'm thoroughly from the D, M, and the V. I have had the experience in all.
You've lived in all three.
Born in DC.
Okay.
Grew up in Virginia.
Okay.
Until 6th grade. Lived in Prince William County, and then we moved to Prince George's County, up in Marlboro.
So you have done it all.
So yeah, family in DC, Southeast. Always. We was in and out all of the three. So I'm like, I'm from the DMV. And what the areas taught me about artistry, one thing, if you were from the DMV, you know about the urban modeling troops. You know about Models Inc. You know about Models Envy. You know about Living Legends, Righteous Ones, Urban Couture, all of these modeling troops. So when I was in high school, it started in high school. We had these things called Catwalk Classic and Teens Count, and they were fashion battles, but you had to have the element of theater mixed in with the fashion. So I did that every year in high school, and so the most thing to compare it to, a most comparable thing is to say a musical theater in a sense, but adding like a runway element to that too. So
that's beautiful.
It was amazing. That right there, the modeling scene in DMV specifically, taught me a lot about putting on shows. Not necessarily about the artist part, but about how to put on a production. All of those tools that I learned back then. Shout out to Miss Brooks. That was my high school sponsor, and she was over top of the modeling team, all that kind of stuff. And so she taught me a lot about the business side of putting on a good show. And so that's what I have kept with me. And even now, when I'm cutting music for my shows, when I'm planning, when I'm just thinking about everything, how it's going to go, I'm literally just going back to the blueprint that I was given when I was in ninth grade.
I can see that, because when we saw you at the opening reception of Black Pride and you stepped out, I was like, he didn't even need a warm up. Like, you came out on 12 and the entire time. I was like, you set the stage perfectly. Where did this come from? You do have that theatrical element. A lot of artists don't have that. I've seen some of my favorite artists, and then I see them in concert, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be the last concert. I'm like, that might be
not when you come to a Billy the Ghost show. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, that's we like, want more.
You can't forget it. So, like, this confidence and this fierceness that you have in your music, I see where it developed from. But is that something you nurtured in that space, in the modeling? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before that was not a developed skill. You developed it in that space.
Before that,
high school?
Yeah, I definitely I have to accredit it to my high school years, because before that, I always, danced and, mimicked Beyonce and watched her DVDs and studied her and Michael Jackson and, like, the greats and, but I wasn't really doing anything in those younger years. But when high school hit,
you start turning
I started, doing, modeling. And I was doing things like basketball, football.
Of course.
I used to be a safety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I can't let them get past me now. You know what I'm saying? But no, I used to play football.
No, you seem in shape.
I used to run track.
Okay.
And so, I did those type of things up until high school. But after that, once I found the modeling scene and this side of entertainment and being on stage and hearing people scream when you get up there, and
it's addicting.
It's like a high.
I imagine it's a whole different
level
like,
of what is this feeling?
You're like,
I love it
keep
here.
going, and I gotta keep going.
Yeah.
So we gotta get into your debut album, Who's the Go? I love the album.
Who's the Go? Stream Who's the Go out right now by Billy the Go.
There you go. I literally went home and we ran that down, and I was like, I gotta reach out to this man. But I was watching your stories all Pride weekend, like secretly stalking, and I'm like, this is not a good time to reach out to him, because he is.
We was outside.
You were outside for 4 days straight. I was like, I'm gonna wait till this.
Shout out to DC Black Pride.
Listen, that was probably one of the best prides I've ever been to.
It was so many people here.
I mean, it was a force.
I think, I don't think there's ever been that many people.
But I had that was also the best opening reception performance lineup. Like, everybody was great, but you being right before Durand, I'm like, that set it up so perfectly. But about the album, is there a song on the album that almost didn't make it, but you felt like you had to include it because it was part of telling a necessary story?
Yes, two songs.
Which one?
So I had actually turned the project in, and then I had went. I think I went to California, and while I was out there, I just was... I went to Atlanta, and I was shooting content for the album, and I just felt incomplete. I was like, something is just off. I'm like, I'm restless. And so as soon as I got back, I pulled it. I was like, this is not ready. I have to go back in. But I had to have it in by the 1st of May. Okay. So this was like... the 20th of April. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I was in the studio every day up until May 1st. And Invisible, number 10, the last song. That song, it was something I had already had in the vault, but I hadn't dedicated the time to write to it. I had the little hook in my head because that just came like that. But the verses I hadn't really written out. And so I went in there and I was like, I'm happy, I'm healing, I'm grateful. I'm just like, what do I feel today? Where am I at right now? I'm like, and I just wrote it out. And I don't really write out. I'm just freestyling it. And so it came out. And then after that, I was like, okay, this is the perfect outro. I feel great with this. But then I had Dog, I had Bitches, but I didn't have something I was like, I need a turn-up club song. I need a banger. And I didn't want to put my single Clap that I released last year with Malaysia Dog on there. Only because I didn't want any features on it. And I didn't want any like old music really, except for Dick, because it was the viral song.
Yeah.
But See You Shake Your Ass.
Yes.
That was the last song. See You Shake Your Ass.
It is a full body. I feel like your album takes us on the journey of all the things that a lot of Black queer people feel and go through, which takes me into like the intro. Like the intro, Pray I See the Light. I'm like, that is the start of our Black queer journey.
Yeah.
I was listening to it and I'm like, I have felt all of these things. Like, one, what made you decide that was the intro, and what made you feel safe and comfortable at this time to share all of that information? Like, why did you feel that was necessary? Because it's deep.
Yeah, that record is, sometimes I don't know where this stuff comes from. Honestly, like if someone sends me a beat, I find a beat, I will just sit with it, and if it just resonates, I'll just start writing or just start saying whatever. And then when I heard that, I was just like, I'm so silly. I don't take nothing serious. Yeah. So I'm in the studio. I did that a while ago. Okay. But I was in there playing around. I was like, this beat made me feel like Biggie Smalls or something. I was like, I feel like Biggie. I don't know why. Just like this beat made me feel like Sorry Daddy. I'm like, just want to just tell a story.
Said it, I was like, and so we going there.
I was like, okay. And actually, it was called No Biggie. That was the name of it, because at first it wasn't called Pray I See the Light. It was called No Biggie. Because I was like, I feel like Biggie Smalls, or like that's who I'm, trying to embody. Not necessarily trying to embody, but that's what I feel like when I get into this booth, when I hear this song, this beat. But I just felt like I wanted to say something real.
And it's very much so.
I wanted to just talk about where I am at right now. And, the first thing that came to mind was, sorry Dad, here, bring it to you, I'm a faggot. Fly than a maggot. Yeah. Quick to let a nigga have it. I never gave a fuck about what they had to say. I knew that I was this way since I was yay high.
Yeah.
Used to look up to the sky and pray, why? God, do you hate me?
Yeah.
I need to know.
It's a real question.
May I question your will?
Yeah.
Since they question my skills, I just really got one question for real. Who the fuck would choose this life?
Listen, I heard that verse first for the first time, and I was like, this so accurately captures what it feels like growing up Black and gay in America when you first realize you're different and you don't know what to do with it, but you're afraid, but you can't unfeel it, and you're like, how am I gonna show up in this life and protect my peace and not live a life like that's inauthentic but in fear? I'm just like, I have felt this, like what, and you asking God,
because that's all I know.
How did you just like Lord. I mean, but a lot of us Black people, we grew up in religious households. So you asking, like, how did this happen to me?
You are.
And I can't turn it off. I'm like, wait, what happened to me?
Yeah, why me?
That's why I was like, yo, this is a very...
If you love me...
This is a visceral verse.
How could you make me like this? It's to fight my whole life?
And that's how the album
to go through this my whole life?
I said, I love this.
I'm like, hold on, this ain't right. But in retrospect...
Yeah.
One thing... I really never talk about, but when I was in 9th grade, I missed a portion of 9th grade, like a whole semester, because I was in the hospital, children's hospital, because I wanted to kill myself. And my mom, she went through my journals and she found out all this, these things, found out I was gay. The boy that I was seeing.
Don't you hate it when somebody found out when you didn't tell them?
Okay.
Like, dang.
Come on. Let me tell you. Let me when I'm ready. But the thing is, that's going to lead me to another conversation, because why I even got to tell you? Because you already know. Did you not know? Parent.
Well, what was that? No. Evidence is here.
She knew. She say she knew all the time.
But then
that's a different conversation. That's don't even get me started.
No, but I feel you.
Because why I even got to tell you? But, saying it to say, I've dealt with suicidal thoughts.
Of course.
Even as an adult, sometimes... And I just said this, I think I said this yesterday, just to be honest. I smoke weed very often, right?
Yes.
And I wasn't smoking weed a few weeks ago, just for a few days. And I was so sad.
The thoughts.
I was so
the thoughts came
sad.
in. Yeah.
Everything came in. And my husband was like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm just sad. Mm-hmm. And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm just sad.
And you might not even say why.
I'm just over it. Like,
it takes a lot to live this life.
So that's what. So when I say suicidal thoughts really, keep me up. I'm like, I really pray I see the light. Like you have no idea. I pray I see tomorrow. And on top of all of these thoughts that I'm having about me being gay, am I going to go to heaven or hell? Yeah. All of these, daddy, am I a disappointment to you? Because my sister was a lesbian, but you accepted her a little bit more than you accepted me, and that made me feel crazy. Which is a whole other issue. Okay.
We're going to get into that. Actually, I have a specific. So
that shit is so fucked up that when my sister died.
That's something we got to unpack in our community.
My sister died, and although I grieved, I felt this feeling of like, okay, well, God, is this wrong? Maybe now that she's gone, He'll love me now. He'll pay me attention now. Now I'll be, maybe now. Maybe now I got a chance.
Maybe I'll be some value. Maybe I'll be worthy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what?
No,
to think that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and it wasn't like the first thing I thought, but you know what I'm saying? For that to even be a thought, it's like.
But the thing is, we've had those thoughts. That's why when I heard that, even with where I am now, and I am in a very comfortable place, like, I'm like, people don't know how it takes so much effort to go from not just accepting and acknowledging who you are, but to go from feeling like I'm cursed and my sexuality is a burden to
my lifestyle.
To my life.
I'm a burden.
I'm an inconvenience and I'm going to be an embarrassment on my family. To get to the point where you're like, no, I'm comfortable. There's nothing wrong with me. And actually, this is one of the most beautiful things about me. And now I'm going to wear it.
And actually, now you can't take it.
Now you can't even touch it. It's listen.
I'd rather not have you in my life than to I had to get to that point.
But it's a long journey. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, this intro. This is probably one of the best album intros I ever heard.
Thank you.
Like children are gonna you
gonna make me say my cool off.
Children gonna listen to this, and I'm like, I hope younger queer youth listen and they feel seen, but they know that it is going to get better. It's gonna get better. But it was beautiful. And then, because we could talk an hour about that, you go into talks with Gaga. That's your grandmother, right?
I recorded some new talks with her today.
I love that.
30-minute conversation today. Recorded the whole thing.
So you're close with your family. Is your family, your biological family, do they keep you grounded? Or is it chosen family? Or is it
It's a balance of both. I would say it's a balance of both. Okay. Definitely, my grandma is my rock, my mom.
I could hear that.
Yeah,
she really be speaking life into you.
Yeah, but the thing that's just so special about her, I just want to touch on her because we dedicated a whole song to her. Talks with Gaga.
You did. I love it.
This is my favorite song on the project.
I love it.
She was the first person I felt like saw me, in the sense of I used to go to her house, put on her heels. Put on her I Love Jesus scarves and make them dresses. I used to love to do hair. I taught myself how to do hair.
With her, yeah.
But she bought me mannequin heads. But not only did she buy me the mannequin heads, she bought me all the stuff. The curling wands, the dye, the real tracks, Remy tracks, like the real hair. She bought me everything.
Was pouring into the version of that she know that was authentic.
Yeah.
But you know how rare that is to have a Black elder that supports your homosexuality in that way, because actually and unfortunately the Black elders sometimes are causing us the most pain because of the difference in generations and what they didn't see and what they could accept. It feels like an intergenerational, like a lot of tension. Not that we don't have love for them, but I'm like, I know you're struggling and it's actually impacting my mental health. So going from Pray I See the Light to Talks with Gaga, and I'm like, oh, this is grandmother. Like, I actually haven't talked to another Black gay person that has said they have that type of relationship with their grandmother. A lot of us are just hoping they just tolerate it, and I don't want you to bring nothing up. Let's keep it cordial, and I respect you from a different time.
Hearing this makes me,
like
I take her for granted. You know what I mean?
Listen,
I'm like,
appreciate it. Because that's just that's a beautiful, that is so rare. So I'm like, you hit on, I'm like, it's the full spectrum. And then you got the turn up and you got all these things. Yeah. But that's appreciate your grandmother.
Yeah, I appreciate her so
that's
much.
Like the fact that she saw that in you at a young age and poured into it. If nobody else was, that's a reason why you. But
would be like, oh, your daddy coming! Hurry up, take that shit off. and I'd be like, okay. But
and that's
I got
special.
It. You
but
get
that's
what I'm
also
saying?
her. But that's also her protecting.
Oh my gosh!
Listen,
I love her. It's making my heart beat fast.
She protecting you. Yo, if this album was a conversation and not just a body of like audible word, who are you talking to? What is the message you was trying to send with Who's the Goat? Because it's layered.
I'm talking to the young boy in me. You know, I'm talking to the young boys that were like me when I was 13 years old, when I was in 9th grade. Yeah. When I was 7, because I always was this way, you know? Yes. And I want to be the person that I didn't have growing up.
I say that to myself all the
time. In a real way, in a sense of, I'm not perfect. I ain't trying to be. I have many flaws. I love to show them. I'm a testimony, walking testimony. Who am I if I do not share my experience? This is not all mine. How dare I? Okay. And I'm like, if I could make someone else's life a little easier, a little freer, because they saw me.
They seeing that you're surviving and you're making it and you're thriving.
And you know what I mean? And it's like, I've always kind of been that for people. In high school, I was a lot of people's first because I was the outly gay boy. Once mom found out I was gay, it was fuck the world because I was like, woo!
Once your mom out you, it's like, well, let's go ahead and tell everybody then.
Yeah, once she knew, she was the only person I cared about. She was literally the only person.
That after breaks down,
it was like, oh girl.
The floodgates open.
When I came back to school with my mind correct, it was given, hey bitches, I'm back and I'm better. And
it's like she knows, so now the whole world.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy that even in the Black community that is our compass, because when I was outed, which also wasn't my choice, because my mama found the L word in my bag when I came home from college. After that, even though that was awful, I was like, no, when I come back to campus, I'm telling everybody. Because now at this point, I done ripped the hardest Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
So you can't
You gotta be free.
Now that I already dealt with this with her, we gonna go to fullest extent now.
That's literally...
Because that's it.
That's it.
Now it's like, whatever.
That's the big dog.
That is the big dog.
That's the big
Even
dog.
still to this day, it's like, that's the one you gotta go through.
Even still today. With all of the things.
It's
still...
Black mothers.
Black mothers.
Everything moving
can't
around
fuck with them. Shout out to the Black mothers.
Listen.
Shout out all the Black...
shout out to myself.
Shout out to the Black mothers.
Thank you. Yo,
Come on.
It's a lot.
Come on.
It's a lot. It's a beautiful thing.
That's beautiful.
Your summer, Billy. Not only do you have a debut album, but you are booked and busy.
Yeah.
You got all the press, all the festivals, performances. You back to back. It's hard to catch you.
Thankful.
So
Thank you for everybody booking Billy.
Listen, how does this feel for you? And in this season, do you feel like, are you chasing growth? Are you chasing joy, impact? What's the motivation? In the motion, because it's a lot of motion.
Can I chase them all?
You can.
Can I chase it? Growth?
Joy, impact?
I feel like without joy, I can't make an impact. And I gotta have them. And what's the other one?
Joy, impact, growth. Like, are you also...
Without making an impact, how do I grow?
Yeah, how you gonna
They
grow?
all sign, you know what I mean? So I want it all, you know. Half was never the agreement. I wanted it all.
You want the
but it feels right now in this moment, because my first thing is, it's stressful. How does it feel? It's stressful.
It's a lot. You're running around every weekend.
It's so many things.
Every weekend.
You know, but beyond that, it's so many, you know, moving parts. Number one, I'm thankful. And I'm so, so, so grateful to be living in the days of the dreams that I prayed for.
There you go.
And so,
there you go.
I'm not complaining. I expect hard work. It comes along with the job.
I mean, too much is given, much is required.
Yeah, so I enjoy it. But I don't, unfortunately, really get to enjoy it until I'm on that stage.
There you go.
Because it's so many moving pieces, you know what I mean, behind this going, so much prep, so much, from the dancers, the travel, the hotels, and I do everything. I'm doing everything, mixing the music, the outfits, the wardrobe, paying for these videos, everything comes from these two pockets. Yeah. So it's a lot, but it's nothing that I won't do to get my music in front of you.
And I see that.
And so I have
to. Pushing it at the right time.
And I got to push it harder. I've been slacking a little bit because it's been so many things. But I got to push it harder. And it's different when you have an album out because I've released singles. And I feel like singles are like hookups. You just bang them out and you move on. And you forget about it. True. The album, you get to make love to that thing.
Album is a relationship.
You get to take your time.
You do.
It's no right or wrong. Until I feel like I've exhausted this. So people are sick of Billy and who's the freaking GOAT.
How could you be sick of it and it just came out? Oh, you gotta push it.
I'm gonna drill it into their heads.
And you do.
And so
you do.
Yeah, it's nonstop.
Do you feel like as a gay black artist in the hip hop industry that you have a responsibility to not just represent the community but show up fully and be your authentic self all the time? Like, do you feel that pressure in an industry that doesn't historically accept and uplift people like us?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm not gay. Yeah. I just be doing it to men. Like, I'm man.
I'm very gay. He's about to take a whole different...
I'm very gay. But no. I do feel like we have to show up as our authentic self.
Yes, it's a different responsibility.
It's our duty. It's our civil duty to our community and to the rest of the world to show up.
They know who we are.
I told someone the other day, the money that you feel like shrinking, that is when you're supposed to explode.
That's when you're supposed to.
And I'm like, we do not, I don't believe in shrinking, so be bold, gay man, gay woman, trans woman, whatever you identify as, be bold. Out. That is our advocacy.
It is.
Our us being in attendance, just showing up is how we advocate. It's how we fight.
It is.
Just by continuing to being seen. We bother so many people.
We do.
Oh, we bother so many people.
It's a
nobody lot. Bothers nobody people. Like a gay body. Ooh.
Like a black gay body.
Like a black trans body. Ooh.
The white gay bodies don't bother as much as black gay bodies. Mm-mm. And that's a whole
nothing bothers as much when
it's black.
Everything. Don't get me started. Don't get me.
What conversations do you think we still need to have in the hip hop community about inclusivity and acceptance? Like, what do you think we're not?
I think the conversation needs to be had of understanding that we are on the same side.
Yes.
Okay? This is not about you. This is not about me. This is about what we die legacy, nigga. Yeah. You understand? And understanding that what hip hop, what rap, what has been able to do, how we've been able to push the world forward, because if rap says it's cool, baby, it's good.
Everybody agree.
That's my appeal.
To the whole culture.
That's what I want. I don't want to be no singer. I don't want to be nothing else. I want to rap. Because they said we were not welcome here.
And the pulse of the culture. That's hip hop.
Like what?
That's hip hop.
It is. Has always been and will always be. Hip hop and rock and roll. I don't care.
I mean, literally. It's the pulse of the culture.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's why I'm like, nah. We deserve a seat at the table that we have created. You understand? We are been behind your favorite artist forever. Okay? All the inspiration, all the lingo, all the clocking,
all of it,
all the tea.
It's from the community.
All the everything y'all do.
It's from the community.
Y'all need to don't give me.
And then no respect.
Y'all walking around sounding like gay men, which y'all hate. Y'all walking around sounding like faggots. Let's get into it. Y'all walking around sounding like faggies and transgenders. The things you guys hate the most. Give us our lingo back. Can we have one thing?
I don't think
we can't have shit.
Everything is being taken.
We can't have nothing. We are constantly under attack.
That's very true.
Literally.
But you're attacking, but you're also assimilating. So then it gets so confusing.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, hate is love in reverse.
They don't know what they want to do with us. They don't know, but I know what I want to do with them.
But I also know they're going to keep studying.
Because we keep evolving.
No, we do.
We keep growing.
We have to, though.
The more we grow, the more they grow.
Oh, that's true. Well, you know what I'm saying? That's what inspiration is.
We lead the pack. We're the leaders of this free world.
It's a blessing, though.
Yeah.
We are the leaders of the free world.
We are.
But we also are the most.
Literally.
We also are the most.
Double entendre.
And we have to fight for the freedom, and that's why we carry it this way.
We're not marching backwards.
Do you think there have been moments, I know you said you don't string, have you ever had moments where you felt like you had to present even more masculine to get into certain rooms and navigate in this music industry? Like, were there moments where you felt like parts of myself, like, can I bring the whole thing? Or have you always been like, this is it?
I always got to bring the whole
thing. I'm
thing.
laying it all out.
I always got to lay it all out.
And regardless of how they take it, you're going to take it.
Yeah. Just like this. No, I'm playing. But yes, absolutely. No, dude, absolutely. Because the thing about it is, what I'll say is this. When I got back into really putting music out after COVID, I was kind of more in my androgyny phase, right? Like where so once upon a time, let me give you a little backstory. I had this persona named Billiam B, right? So I wasn't always I've always been a confident person, but not in this way that you see me right now as regular Billy.
Yeah.
So back when I was younger, I felt like I was so skinny. I didn't think I was attractive. I dated someone that didn't make me feel like I was attractive and feel good about myself. Yeah. And I didn't get a lot of attention from guys because I was back then, flaming. I was overtly, feminine, whatever. Yeah. And so a lot of guys didn't want to be with somebody like that in public. During that time. Yeah. So they wanted to love me behind closed doors, but they didn't want nothing to do with me in public. And that really, play on your mental, and so that's like, what the hell? And so I created this, not created, but it kind of just happened within the modeling scene, and walking runway and high heels and stuff like that. I started to dibble and dabble in the girls' clothing and started to present like, I was saying more androgynous, but now if I was to, you would think I was like, okay, is he trans or he want to be trans? Something like that. They would be saying something like that, but that wasn't the case. I enjoyed the beauty of it. I enjoyed the fashion element of it, and I enjoyed the attention that I got when I became Billiam B. It was a different type of attention. It was it was that type of attention over like dudes validating me, which is what I felt like I needed at that time. You know what I'm saying? When I was young. And so
that's fair.
It was like I created this other persona, and I always felt like even though I wasn't making music or putting music out, I've always been writing or doing something.
You always been creating to something.
Always creating. And so when it came time for me to go out on stage and I started performing, I presented like that. I was presenting a little bit more feminine, not a little, a lot more feminine. Had, makeup, heels, I was out there. But after performing like that, the first year, I was like, I'm not here no more. Yeah. I'm like, this is not where I'm at. I haven't been here in a long time anyway, but I'm like, the way I thought I had to pursue my music, I was like, I'm going to watch me. I'm going to show up I'm going to be the baddest bitch. Yeah. I'm going to do it like, I'm going to be cunt. I'm going to da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm still all those things, but I don't have to present in that way, and I've outgrown that. That's so it was like, let me just drop all that shit. Yeah. And how do I feel most confident today is in my white beater, in no shirt. Yeah. Like, I'm like, the way the confidence I have today in my appearance and just being Billy like this, I would never thought I would have been here. You would get to this ever.
That comes with time and growth and maturity. Yeah. You got to just suss some stuff out. But the beautiful thing about being gay, we can do whatever we want.
We can reinvent anytime.
We can rebrand. I'll be like, I'm on my fourth rebrand.
Come on, fourth rebrand.
I'm on my fourth rebrand. But in another year and a half, I'm going to be on another
Exactly.
one. When I get into another decade, I'm already planning that rebrand. Going to be, and I'm going to be like, I'm never going back.
Yeah.
But we can do that.
Yeah.
And that's the beautiful thing. It's like no rules to this.
We just like flowing water.
It's kind of like we like magicians.
Ooh.
We like magicians.
I can make a disappear just like magic.
And they won't even know. But you got to accept it. The trick is already done.
So, you ain't even know what happened.
Listen,
you ain't know what happened till it happened. You like, hold on, wait. Is this the Matrix?
You like being gay.
No, it's just gay.
It's beautiful. It's gay.
No, it's just gay.
I want to touch on something you mentioned. Why do you think, not even just hip hop, why do you think people are more accepting masculinity from women and femininity from men? Like what? Like
hold on, repeat that one back.
Like something that I've always wondered. Like, why do you think, specifically in our community, people are more comfortable accepting masculinity or dominance from women, the girls, than femininity from men, the gays? Because you touched on that when you compared it with your sister.
Yeah, they that is a great question,
because that's a fundamental issue that we are having, not just in the Black community, but in hip hop.
I think that I'm gonna speak from the gay male side. I think for the gay male, the gay male in the feminine way is appealing when it's convenient.
That's true.
Straight bitches love having a gay on their motherfucking hip. They love it like a fucking accessory.
It's like a toy accessory.
Okay? Yes. So, but half of them bitches, 75% of them hoes ain't gonna get out in the field when it's time to. When they're trying to strip our fucking rights away. When your family talking about you behind their back. When they boyfriend is talking shit underneath their breath.
They not gonna
when you leave out the room, they're not gonna defend you. You get what I'm saying? And so, and I've seen it. And so I'm like, that dynamic would not have some loyal girls that are really down with the community and allies. But I also have seen some women that, women that I work with every day, that the minute that they'll get a chance to say something about a gay boy, call him a faggot, they're going to do it.
They're going to do it.
The minute they do something wrong, they don't like the way that they said something to them, they don't like the way they did something, they're going to go right there.
Yeah.
But you cool with me, so how you doing that to him?
I don't like that.
So I feel like for them, and they probably feel like they're a little bit more easy to manage and control in the sense of being like, and maybe identify with, because they feel more, like whatever. I come around, not that I'm so masculine or whatever the case is, but, and I find this even within the industry.
It is.
Because they want the saucy Santanas. They want the, they want the effeminate, the super effeminate. But when a nigga like me come around, they like, I don't know where to place you.
I don't know.
It's almost too straight adjacent. I'm like, what do you mean? Listen to my music. Listen to the content. Don't get caught up on.
Then they get thrown.
But then also too, it's like, I'm really, not to my horn, I'm rapping.
Yeah.
I'm not, this ain't no bubblegum shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all that little kids bop fucking rap that niggas doing, I'm not doing that. Yeah. So I need a real, you know what I'm saying? It got to be a real, people that really understand what I'm bringing to the table. And you really want your people to really grab something real from the experience.
And you do.
And so that's just, that.
That is something we have to work on.
We got to work on it.
As a community.
As a community, we definitely have to work on that because it's space for everybody. It doesn't matter what, you know what I mean?
It is.
What it is, but it's space for everybody.
Let's talk about some of your industry connections because you have some, right?
Just a few.
Just a few. I saw you in the Durand Bernarr video.
Yes.
Wild Ride.
Living out my Melissa Ford video, Vixen Fantasy.
You killed it. I said, is that Billy in the car? I said, okay. Tell me about, what was the start of that connection with him and how did that even go? What did that text make you feel to be invited to play that role?
Right. So I met Durand at the GLAAD Media Awards last year.
Okay.
And we just hit it off. He's great. He loves anybody black, gay. He is so supportive, super funny. So we just hit it off, kept in touch. I was out in Cali this year, the GLAAD Media Awards again.
Yeah.
He was out there. I knew that he was having this music video shoot, so I went. And I invited 2 other friends with me. We in there partying, drinking, whatever. Yeah. And, they're shooting and stuff. And then he comes over and he asks me, like, hey, do you mind, being in the video real quick? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Not knowing, like, it's like the lead role or whatever. Love interest but, in the video. I guess something happened with the other person that they had. Because they didn't go through or something happened. And so I was there. I just happened to be in the right space at the right time.
That's God.
And, that's literally it. And so, next thing I know, I'm on a wild ride until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Outside freezing.
I know. I was like, this is amazing.
But yeah, it felt awesome. I don't think it really... Because we're cool, that's my pal, that's my buddy. So it's like, when your friend asks you to do something, it's just like, okay, cool, whatever.
You're going to hold it down.
You're like, don't think about it. But then when it came out and then had the reaction it did, it was like...
oh, this is amazing.
I was like, what is going on, y'all? Y'all tripping. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad y'all feel like this.
You also dropped on the album, you had an encounter with Issa Rae? What was that like?
That I love. Shout out to Issa Rae.
Yes. What was that like?
Many years ago, and if you actually on my Instagram page, it's the very first post on my page. I did a freestyle many years ago that went viral. Okay. Dare I say, I'm gonna say it right here, right now. You are sitting here with the first viral rapper before fucking Soulja Boy. All that, no.
Because he'd be trying to claim that.
No, it was Billy the Goat.
Actually, it's Billy.
It was Billy and B at that time, but it's Billy the Goat. So me and my friends did this video, and we called ourselves 5-Star Niggas. And we and we did a freestyle video. It was a black and white video. We posted it on Facebook.
Yeah.
It was the wee hours of the morning. Like, we went out to the club. We were just up, and that was when you had, like, he had a MacBook. You could record. It was, so cool. We was all, all in there. That went viral.
Okay.
And when I say viral, I'm talking 2000. If I graduated high school 2008, this had to happen in 2009, 2010. Like, it was right around, I was in college. And that went viral back then. Like 700,000 views on YouTube.
And that's a big deal back then.
That was viral. And like before, people was calling us like radio stations. Yes. We was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, okay. And when I went like back to school or anywhere, everybody knew the song. Oh my gosh. Hating right now, thinking about it. I'm like, I should have put that in my set. You should bring that back. It's not too late.
It's not.
It's not too late.
You still.
I should put that in the set.
You should.
So, let me get to it. She knew the video. Durand knew the video. So one day we was talking. He's like, that's you. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah. Everybody knew. The girls who knew. Okay, the video. But it was called 5-Star Niggas, and it was just a freestyle video, and it went viral. Issa Rae knew the song. A few years ago. More than a few, whatever, maybe, I don't know how many years ago it was. But she had posted on Twitter, posted the video, and she said, are these boys still friends? And my Instagram started going crazy, like, Issa Rae looking for you, Issa Rae looking for you, Issa Rae looking for you. I'm like, what you talking about? Issa what? I'm like, what you talking about? And so I found her on Instagram, and I was like, hey, whatever. And then she messaged me, and she was like, you are iconic. Oh. She was like, she said you're a legend. It was something like you're a legend or you're iconic, something. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. And funny thing, that happened.
Yeah.
Literally 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
This is when I was living in New York City. 2 weeks later, I have a doctor's appointment. I thought I had a little STD. I was like, shit, I'm all nervous. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go in this doctor's appointment. I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? I should have fucking wrapped that joint up. I'm like, yo, I'm on the corner going through the motions in my head for like 15 minutes. I'm late to my appointment at this point because I'm just going through my head like, oh my, I can't believe I did like going through it. As I'm going through it, who walks by me?
Issa Rae?
Issa fucking Rae.
This is crazy.
As I'm standing on the corner losing my mind, when I say I just looked up and she walked by and I'm like, Issa. And she had like her headphone joint in. And she was like, she took it out. She was like, she was looking like, you look familiar. I'm like, and then I'm like, I'm Billy. I'm like, 5-Star Niggas. I'm like, I'm gonna swing my track. I start rapping it, and she started rapping it with me. That's okay, insane. You know how iconic that is. That's she started rapping my verse
with you,
and she was like a fan of mine. She was like, "Oh my god!" Like she was like, "I don't even know what I could do for you." She was like, "If you ever in Cali, hit me up." She gave me her email and stuff, and that was that. And the rest is history. Beautiful. And it was just like. Even right now, thank you. See, God be doing stuff. Because this interview is doing things for me.
Doesn't this make you feel like this is where you were supposed to be?
It's like...
That was where you had to be then. These things, nothing happened
and that's what I'm like, when I get there, I'll just say that. When I get there. Because it's just like so many seeds have been sown. Yeah. And it's just like... people in places, you know, and I'm just like,
there's a lot of confirmation.
I gotta remember to not give up. I'm like, Issa Rae told me she looking up to me. Like, I wanna, like, you get what I'm saying? She like, I don't even know what to say. She looking up like, to you are the one I'm fanning out over. I'm like, that's crazy to me. Like, thank you so much. And the fact that you know, she knew that. So, thank you for even bringing that up because I'm reminding myself right now who the fuck I am. Who's the GOAT? Billy the motherfucking GOAT, bitch.
That's beautiful. That's confirmation bias.
Yeah, that was.
You always where you need to be.
Always.
Even when you're nervous. You had to be.
Even when you don't. Don't know.
Stuff is getting set up.
Yeah.
And then you just realize.
I just be like, okay, I'm gonna go, God. I'm gonna go.
What advice at this point would you give in your journey to an aspiring LGBTQ artist, based on all the things you've experienced?
The advice that I would give any aspiring LGBTQ artist is to find your voice. Take the time to find your voice.
It does take time.
And your why.
Yeah.
And once you have those things, I feel like you are undefeatable.
Yeah, nobody can touch you.
Nobody can knock me from my why. Nobody can... You know what I'm saying? Nobody can knock me off of that. And so I say find your why and find your voice in the sense of what you want to say and also what you sound like on the track.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? Like study that. You know what I'm saying? Master that. You know what I'm saying? Spend time with that. But that comes with time. You know what I'm saying?
It does come
and
with
practice,
time.
And releasing songs.
A lot of practice. Yeah.
But yeah, and understand that it's our job to make people uncomfortable. It's our job to spark conversation.
That's true.
It's our job to push the envelope. If I can't do that, what the fuck am I doing?
What am I doing? But you know,
how do I make the impact?
But back to what I said, you got to go from being ashamed and feeling like this identity is a burden to realizing it's a blessing. It's one of the most unique, beautiful things about you. And with this, I can do and be whoever. You can never tell me what I can't do now.
No.
I could be feminine this day. I could be masculine this day. I could be dominant. I could have short hair. I could shave it. I could grow it. You can't tell me because I'm gay. And that's beautiful. It's basically like everything can go.
Literally.
Everything can come. I can leave this. I can take that.
Yeah. We don't so many options.
Because we don't have the heteronormative standards.
Being gay is like looking at a Cheesecake Factory menu.
Listen, the biggest
It's so many damn options and shit. It's like
so much too.
It's so much shit over here to go through. You never get bored, baby. You never get bored.
When people play the Cheesecake Factory date, those conversations, I'll be like, why are we all not acting like everybody can get everything they need from this menu?
Stop playing. I'm gonna take you to cheesecake. I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get your mama some too.
All ages,
everybody get some.
Everybody get fed and everybody happy. 10
and it's gonna be under $200.
Being gay is like Cheesecake Factory. We love it. What do you think? What does success look like, rather, for Billy the GOAT today, in comparison to how you would have defined it 5 years ago?
5 years ago, I'd be like, I gotta be selling out the O2. I gotta be
the O2.
Okay, I'm like, I gotta be selling. I gotta be on a world tour. I gotta be a household name. I gotta be rich. I gotta be famous. No. Success to me now is simply being able to make a living off of my music.
There you go.
That's all.
That's enough.
I don't need to be famous. I need my people to know me.
Yeah.
Whoever those people are. Whoever
Those
can
people that see
get
you
what they need from what I have to offer.
Yeah, and
those are the people that I do it for. I do it for me, but also do it for them. And I do it for everybody that think that we can't do it on the level that I'm going to do it on.
That's real as hell.
That's what I'm going to do it on.
That's real.
I always be joking with Durand, like, boy, you can be opening up for me, boy. Like, I'm going to be bigger than you. Watch
when
this.
I saw it, I was like, you leading into him, granted, you set it up excellently, but I'm like, 2-3 years from now, this gonna go.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Because the performance aspect, there's also similarities between you and Durand, which I really like. Like, he's very unapologetic. And granted, he's the vocalist and you're the rapper, but y'all both take the stage with an energy that I feel like is a lost art because there's not a lot of artist development now.
Talk about
There's
it.
not a lot of artist development, especially in hip hop. And I love rap. Rap my favorite genre, but I can admit a lot of my favorite rappers, like I said,
they can't perform.
Like, I see you one time and I'm like, I will never hear this. I will never support. These tickets are too expensive.
Okay.
You're not doing nothing on stage. You and Durand worked the whole stage, y'all, whole set, whole crowd engaged, everybody mesmerized.
It's because we gay.
And
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So another thing, when you said, go back to your question about feeling like that I have to show up extra masculine in certain places or where places, not never that, because I rap, I go to straight events and I'm always the standout.
Yeah.
The gay is going to always be the standout. Yeah. Even if they sucked, they're going to be the standout because of the content. They're going to be the one. They'll be like, that nigga got up there and said what? That nigga said what? That fucking faggy. I can't believe that nigga. I'm not rapping on that mic after that nigga. That shit, you know, all of that. Yeah. Go there. You're going to be the standout. Yeah. And there's going to be somebody that's working that ain't no hater that's like, you know what, that was bold. Let's go. I got somewhere else for you to go.
And it's also intriguing. And most of them, once they get done being...
And most of them are gay. Anyway, let's just say that.
Most of them are actually interested. And they don't feel the confidence to step into that space and explore it.
I want people to get free. When people...
Free.
I want people to get free.
Do you think that it's likely in our lifetime, especially us as millennials, that we're going to see our people fully free?
No.
I don't either.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
I'm glad you said it.
Oh my God. Once you
said that, I'm like, but in my mind, that's not going to happen.
No.
But when I do
we just free slaves. What the hell?
We not free slaves.
You know what I'm saying?
What I hope is when we get to a point, I don't think we're going to be free in our lifetime as millennials. Gen Z might see it. But what I do hope is we get to a point where we're having more across the street conversations with the gays and the straights, because there are things to be learned from both of us, but they can get liberated from us. Yeah. And I hate that they don't even realize it.
I totally agree with you. And I say it's my job to bridge the gap.
Yes.
If I say, what do I want to do? What's my hope with my music? My hope is to really bridge the gap between the homo and the heterosexual community.
And let's bring it.
Together.
Because it's a lot to be learned, even about relationships. Stop focusing on the differences. If you could get straight women with gay women, the information we share when we talk about relationships, everybody helping. If straight men could be more comfortable with gay men, the things you could learn, you might be a whole different partner.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You might have a whole different mindset.
Absolutely. My little brothers, I am thankful that I was always the way that I am, because now they are the way that they are. They don't play gay hate. They don't fuck around with that shit. You say anything about gay, somebody something, they don't play that. And that's because of the way I was.
You are.
And I was just and they was 7 years old, and I'm 16. You know, 7 year difference between me and my little brothers.
And they love and respect you.
Which is all of them. I'm like, I love that. I'm like, oh, it's like I'm the sister. Yeah. But I'm the brother. I'm the gay brother. Oh, it's even more special than the sister.
That's a beautiful thing.
It's like,
but it's because we can play and go and tap into all these spaces.
And it's like I'm hard with them, but I'm soft with them. My little brothers, when I see them, they don't dap me up. They give me hugs.
They give you hugs.
They already know how I'm like, dude, I don't do that dap up shit, nigga. You better hug me, but you was my baby. You was a child.
Your family. You have how many siblings you have?
Well, my daddy was a hoe. Sorry, Daddy. Hate to break it to you. You was a hoe. He did. My dad got 7 kids. I don't claim his last few siblings. I mean, his last 2 kids as my siblings, and that's fucked up. But I don't like their mama. Sorry.
You're honest though.
I don't like them.
You're honest though.
Yeah. And it is what it is. I probably need to see some therapy about that. But I'm just,
we all need to have therapy about something. So.
But my dad, he got all them kids over there. My mom, she has me and my brother, but we have 2 stepbrothers. But we all grew up together. Okay. And me and my stepbrother the same age. Both of us are the same age. Both groups of kids. So they the same age, and me and my older brother the same age.
That's beautiful.
So we grew up together. But it's funny because growing up, me and my stepbrother, that's the young one, were close. And my biological brother and the other stepbrother were close. It was weird. But it was perfect because they each kid got what they needed. Because if it was me and my brother, we probably...
You get what you need. That's
you know what I'm saying? Everybody got what they needed.
I have a last question before we go into rapid fire. Okay. When people look back on your career from now, years from now, what are you hoping that they take from it? Like, what legacy are you trying to leave?
I hope they say, he did it. And if he could do it, I can do it. Because what he was trying to do was impossible. In the sense of getting that foot in. And I want the respect. I'm not gonna lie. I want the respect from. I don't need validation. Let's not get validation. That's confused. How I feel too. Yeah. I want the respect from the heterosexuals at the top of rap, from the Jay-Z's, from the Drakes, the Kendricks, the 21s, the niggas I listen to. Yeah. I want to be on the track with them one day in the studio like this. And like, we fucked that shit up. And I ain't gotta say nothing gay. No, I intentionally didn't put gay like lingo kind of in the songs because I'm like, I don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I could perform it and say that when I'm in front of that crowd, but I'm like,
but the bars speak for themselves.
Why not? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, it's that for dick. I was like, that one gotta go in there, but everything else I was like,
I like that trend.
No, it's a.
I like that trend.
Yeah, it's a crazy one.
Let's do some rapid fire, Billy.
Let's go.
Yo, what is the favorite artist in your playlist right now? Because you touched on some rappers, which I didn't even expect you to say you were listening to. Give me a couple people. Who your favorites?
My favorite in my phone right now, I'm just trying to think about what's right there on that new stuff. Thinking about the new. Who do I have new? Can I see that?
Yeah.
Let me see that. Because the real tea is...
Because I know you be in the gym and I'm like, what's
I do, but I'm listening to Billy to go really heavy right now.
Of course you should.
And the real tea is, since I was writing and working on the album, I wasn't listening to nobody else. Nobody.
I respect that.
I gave... I took the time to listen to Durand's album one time because that's my boy. But I haven't listened to nobody's new music. So I don't even know what's out. But what I do have on my phone right now, who I'm listening to. Okay, yes, this is what I'm... Electric Red.
I need to tap in.
It's an old group.
What's the song you like?
It's called Mwah.
I'm about to look it up when we leave.
It's old school. Okay? I'm listening to Electric Red. Just say listen.
I hear it. I like that.
That is from 2009. Okay? That was when 5-Star Niggas. This is what I was listening to when I was doing 5-Star Niggas. I'm about to do a new 5-Star Niggas if I'm listening to this. But no, I'm listening to Electric Red. I really want to get this because this is the girl I'm listening to, but I don't know her name. This girl right here.
Oh.
This album right here.
Oh, I know her. She's beautiful.
You know who she is?
She's a beautiful.
The voice is crazy. It's so, and I think it's her accent too, from where she's from.
I think she opened. I think she opened for Xavier Omar.
What's her name? Jalen Josie, guys.
Yeah, I think she opened.
Jalen Josie.
Yeah, I saw her open at a
Serial Romantic.
The voice is insane.
This is what I'm listening to right now. Yeah. This is what I'm listening to.
The voice is
I'm listening to her. And I'm listening to my homeboy Nabenzo. Oh, I did stream this Lotto. but I ain't really got into it. The number one song
That's fair.
I keep going to is this Chrome Heart Diaper Bag.
Chrome Heart Diaper Bag is
that's the one.
Probably the best on the album.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's literally I don't know why.
That's the best song.
I stopped at that song. I haven't gone past none of the other songs.
I think it's the best.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what I've been listening to in the gym. I listened to that earlier.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm currently listening to.
Who's your dream collaboration then?
My dream collaboration would honestly be Missy Elliott, because she's my hometown hero. Mm-hmm. Chris Brown. Love Chris Brown because he's another hometown hero, Virginia. 21 Savage. Love him. And Nicki Minaj.
I'm surprised you didn't say Durand. Have y'all worked on something? Can't speak on it. I'll let that go. What's one word to describe Billy the Goat in 2026?
Grateful. I'm grateful.
That is fitting. You're having quite a year.
I'm grateful.
You are having quite a year. And what is the next thing that fans should be paying attention to you for? Like, what's coming down the pipeline?
You know what? With something's coming down the pipeline, I had the opportunity to be in a scripted TV series.
Did you?
Yeah, and it's called The Red Light Diaries. We got written up in Vanity Fair, and we are. It's going to be debuting very soon this summer. I had the chance of being.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I recorded my first song for a soundtrack, so I'm on the soundtrack. And that song is actually out. It's called I Still Here. I Won't Disappear. Let me tell you what the song is called. Sorry, guys. It's been busy over here. Look, okay?
That's exciting.
I Won't Disappear. It's what it's called. I had it right the first time. Yeah, shout out to Michael.
Soundtrack.
Yeah, so how fun. And it's going to be on a major streaming platform.
You said this fall?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When it's released, send me the trailer. I love
absolutely.
I'm gonna get into
I'm like, we're getting into our acting bag, and I actually like acting.
I can tell.
I did a stage play. Shout out to Lonnie B, one of the greats here in the DMV. Yeah, so he brought me on. I did his play Around My Way, and after that, I was like, this other opportunities kind of happened, and I was like, this was really fun. And Toni Bryce, she's in The Shy. She's like my co-star in there. And yeah, it's just, I think it's going to be really fun. I'm excited to see myself on screen and see how that is, and be able to like watch myself in like episodes. That's going to be pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, let's see. The price has gone up, suckers. So
2027 gonna be a tight year.
2027 is gonna be tight like my booty hole, because don't nothing go in there.
There you go. So you say. I'll let you have that.
But I'm just saying, what? Those who know.
Those who don't know.
It's like I'm playing.
I love this for you, baby.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
And I want to say thank you for this opportunity, because you didn't have to do this.
I wanted to real bad.
The best thing that anyone can do for me is give me a chance. And
Listen.
So I don't forget those who gave me a chance when I get to where I'm going. You know, we're going to be tapped in beyond this.
I was going to say, it's going, because now you're doing TV shows.
Yeah.
Now I want to do, on the back end, I'm going to have to do an interview and talk to you about the show.
Yeah, that'll be fun. The guy, Michael, the director, the writer, I can have him. He's in this area.
Let's do it.
Yeah, he works with Global Global Black Gay Pride.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like on the board. He's big dog.
I'm gonna talk to you about that.
Yeah, I need to get. Yes. Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna be performing in Paris.
Thank you for your time.
In September. Yeah, with them Global Black Pride.
So you're gonna have to come see you.
Billy the Goat in Paris. You and me. We.
That me and my wife are literally, we both been to Paris. We've never been together. We are like. We were actually looking up flights. Well, first we were looking up for our son's birthday, and now we're like, maybe the fall. It's time to go back to Paris.
Opportunity to go to Paris. It was so fun, but it was so short. I was in Paris with Durand last year when he went on tour. And that was the first time I ever been to Paris. But we literally went like from the show to the van, directly to the Eiffel Tower, and directly to the next spot.
Are you going to show up at some of these shows for this world tour? It's a big deal. You can't speak on it. It's a big deal. I would love to know if you're gonna be at this show.
All I'm gonna say is,
Billy, if you,
I'm gonna say is,
I'm gonna be there regardless.
Billy the GOAT. If you tapped in, it's a good time. You're not tapped in right now. It's a good time to tap in.
We gonna be there regardless.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like such a gay show. I'm like,
it's okay.
Him, Kaylani. I'm like, oh,
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be like Pride.
I'm so proud of him. It's just awesome.
It is.
He's such a great example of what
he is.
We can do.
Of the capacity, and now you're bringing it on the rap end, and I love that.
And see, but the thing is, what I don't want people to get it confused is like, see, my approach ain't nothing like Durand's.
I can tell.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hands on. I'm real rough with it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
But I like that.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I like that.
People be like, how are you cool with? I'm like, look.
Well, first of all, opposites attract, and we all need to compliment each other.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, everybody's not going to be like that. No, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to be like that.
There's a space for that, and there's a space for this.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that your energy is required in this genre.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't think you had no other option but to present this way, to be taken seriously and keep these doors going. You got to be a little more aggressive in hip hop.
Yeah. You have to.
We got to punch a little harder.
It's part of the sport. And so that's the thing.
It's a competitive contact sport.
It's a contact sport.
But that is why rap is my favorite genre.
Yep, mine too. I'm a contact nigga.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Let's knock the door down. And let's make it very
burn
uncomfortable.
It down.
So we can get to the truth.
So that ain't never closed again.
So we can get to the truth and get it all out there.
Mm-hmm. That's what we want.
We have a lot in common.
Yeah.
And this is where we're going to set them double dates up.
I can't wait.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a time.
My wife probably, she going to try to steal you. I want you to be my friend, but you can be her.
It's enough of Billy that got to go around. Okay. Sharing is caring.
Sure. I appreciate you so much.
As I do.
And this is not going to be the last time.
Absolutely. This is just the first. We're just getting started.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for tuning in to the Urban Music Enthusiast podcast. Every interview you hear also drops on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe, share, and keep the conversation alive. This platform is about more than entertainment. It's about celebrating creativity, impact, and the culture that connects us all. Until next time, I'm B. Sims, and this has been another episode of the Urban Music Enthusiast podcast, where urban stories find their voice, and we celebrate music, film, and the artists driving the culture. Make sure to stay tapped in.